Hi YouTube, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, not too bad. I'm a little hyper. I just got some work done and some exercising, so if I get a little out of sorts, I'm pissed off, I'm upset, I'm happy, and I'm full of adrenaline. So whatever whatever I say might be a surprise to both of us. So just a minute, I'll get into my topics, plural, in a moment. Cheers. I was watching Forbes breaking news last night and realizing that Trump is going to introduce digital currency and do away with our fiat, which is really, in my estimation, a bad mistake and a bad move not to have. I mean, we haven't had gold backed currency for a long time. Actually, in all reality, 1933 is the last time the people had a full grasp of what we might have inherited as a corporation or how our funds were used for other people. I got so pissed off that he is going to go. Not only does he already have people at the border of Israel defending Israel against the Palestinians in Gaza, but now he wants to go in there and help Bibi Yahoo destroy the rest of what those people have left when they're trying to rebuild. If we can't help the Palestinian people rebuild, and the United States is going in there to help another country war with other human beings, they can all get, as far as I'm concerned. I'm smoking hot. I'm gonna have to calm down here. I was just about, but not disrespectful, but almost screaming at Doug because he's a Trump supporter. I mean, I didn't scream and I was respectful, but it was so hard to do. So hard to do. It's not just the fact, and this is the big fact, taking us into another war. We don't belong in other people's countries fighting their wars. If we can send them food and medicine and clothing, help them with housing, Israel does not need our help. They have more diamonds and more wealth than any other country on this planet. Trump's treasonous, and I'll tell you why, too. This is in our Bill of Rights. He's standing in between. There's a Israel flag and American flag, Israel flag and an American flag. What the fuck is that Israel flag doing in our press room in our White House? Get it the hell out of there. And here's another thing. There's a Israel, like a state house of Israel supported by our government in every state of the United States. We have Israel with their big fat noses and little hats in our country in every single state because they want to be the headquarters, the capital city of the world. Are people catching on yet? So I'm pissed about the war. I'm pissed about the treasonous flag shit. I'm pissed about the money being taken from the American people, and now they want to give you electronical money. Yeah, I'm a little pissed off. That's why it's in our Bill of Rights. That flag isn't supposed to be flown at the same level. It does not belong in our White House or our conference rooms at all. Most people don't know your rights, and most people aren't going to stand up and say anything about it. Like I told Doug, you don't even seem to be bothered by it, just like everybody else. You're not even going to talk about it. Why is that? Do you like your Jewish masters? I'm not too fond of them. So anyway, I don't like no masters. Nobody tells me what to do. Well, you can try. You can even try and make me do it. That'd be fun. If I don't want to do something, or if I want to do something, I'll do what I want to do. Like I say, you can try and stop me. Can't stop me. I think that's Kiss or AC/DC. One of them's got some lyrics. Can't stop me. Anyway, but yeah, and then I'm a little smoking hot about people that want me to beg for things. I'm there for them anytime they need me. And then I'm not going to grovel or beg for fucking shit. Y'all can just stick it right up your. So that's how I feel. Excuse me, people. You know. So anyway, I warned you. You know. Yes, I feel better now. Thank you for letting me air myself. Oh my God. I think I do need some air. Maybe some fresh air would help. Whew, I got an air conditioner, but no, it's pretty cold out, so it's not that time of year yet. So anyway, flying those flags and having a state house of Israel in every state, and people are like, oh la la la, la di da, just another day under the masters. It's disgusting. So we're gonna go back into Gaza and kill the rest of who's there, huh? And they're going to move a bunch of them over into condominiums in the Red Sea. The sellouts, they'll go, but there'll be a lot of ones that'll stay behind underground and then come up and die along with a lot of the American service people. What a scamming. It's just like um Ukraine. We know they launder money there. And who was sending money there? Yeah. It started, I mean, all these bastards. One way or another, they're going to make a war somewhere and involve the American people. And then you and I are responsible for all that shit. I'm sick of it. Not just the wars, our participation in them. Trump's power hungry bullshit of who he's going to invade next to have a power play position on the planet. Oh, have you heard about the steel dome? Yeah, he wants to build a steel dome over America that makes it missile proof. What a world we live in, huh? Today I was really hating him. I mean, I want him dead. He doesn't care about anybody over. I have Palestinian friends. I have Israelite friends. I'm just saying we don't belong over there. I have Israelite family. Get the fuck out of there. Stay home. Why don't you try that one time? If somebody invades us, we're all ready to fight. Oh, hell yes, we are. If some of you Canucks come down over across the border and mess with me, I'm going to fight you. You know, that's the way things are. People can fight their own wars. If I wanted to fight with a Palestinian woman or she wanted to fight with me, we'd be fighting right now. There's plenty of people that live in the United States of all different heritages. We could just start fighting each other. We don't have to even go anywhere. It wouldn't cost us a thing. You want to fight? Let's fight. We don't have to go fight other people's wars. Let's make our own. If you're also hot to trot with your bloodshed, let's do this shit. Why go anywhere? These people that are in control want a war so bad, let them fight each other. I always wanted to see Trump and Putin in the ring. Yeah. Or BB Yahoo and Putin. That'd be a good one. Whoa. No competition, but good. Yeah. Putin would wipe the floor with all of them. No doubt in my mind. Did you know he's a black belt? Yeah, he is. So that would be no competition. Some people got it in them and some people don't. And I don't think that a leader that isn't really willing to fight his own battles should be putting us in the position where we do. I have a granddaughter that's thinking of the service. I don't want her fighting for the dark cabal over in Israel. Hopefully, she'll be a conscientious observer. Hopefully. If she wants to kill people, don't ever talk to me again. That's how I feel. Because we're not doing anybody any good by going into another country pretending we're defending them. Because that's not what's going on. It's the war machine, the money machine. Aren't you sick of it yet? All you youngsters, you younger people, this is all you've ever seen. We're always at war with somebody, somewhere, for some reason. And if there isn't a reason, they'll make one. Are we catching on yet as the people in the world? Please. Just like yesterday's video and that poll I put out, it's so important that what the Mental Health Society is trying to pass through right down to the little people and their genders. If you knew how they were jacking around the biology of human beings and what their initial intent is to make you part of a machine, part of a system of computers. I watched Monograph last night, the Monograph channel. He had gotten on with Grok. That's the AI that Elon Musk owns. I'll tell you about this. You can go watch it, Monograph channel, really good. He's not out selling t-shirts. Just real quick, I do share one person I followed for a long time before he had t-shirts to sell. He's a skater and an artist, and like I say, wasn't selling t-shirts like 11 years ago. I share very few people that sell anything on this internet, but this guy's an artist and it's different. Um, Way different than most people in some extremes. Sometimes I gotta kind of, for me, I like push them back down, like, this is not what I want to hear, type of thing. Like, you can get your shirts and mugs in the Merc store or whatever, but it's still a little bit different. That's what I'm trying to say. But Monograph, he's not out there selling anything. He's highly intelligent human being, a musician, and a really good person. Well, anyway, last night he was showing us, and he left the links too, where he had asked us Grok questions like, was AI able to like scrape our minds, take what we're thinking and put it out. He proved it. There were several things that he asked this machine to give him images of, and it came up with things that were out of his mind, what he was thinking, not the actual question he had asked it. Another thing he had asked it was uh, if like one AI was in competition with the other and the machine lied to him. He proved there was there was like three things. There was another thing, it was let's see, what was it? Asking if something was true. It was some type of technology that we had that this AI didn't know about. So Monty went and got the link to where this technology was and took it over to Grok and called it a liar and told it was stupid and so yeah, it was pretty funny. I think he was drinking. He might have been drinking. I don't know if it was whiskey or whatever. And I don't drink. I've drank in my life, but you know, I'll go over there, he'll be eating his snacks. He likes like pistachios and you know, I heard somebody say like when they're watching a person they were like with their food and their gooey fingers. I'm with you on that. I'll watch people in the evening. I eat sunflower seeds. I put them in a cup and then I spit them into another container that I'm going to throw away. But I have a thing with people's gooey fingers because it does turn into E. coli. It turns in, if you eat something and don't wash your hands and you go and touch your doorknobs and your keys and your cell phone, next thing you know, you have feces, live bacteria on everything your smudgy little fingers just touched. I do have like, I usually have like, plastic food service gloves or nitrate ones that I'll even use when I'm eating. You know, I do rinse my hands like with a solution that I've made, but I'm allergic to detergents, so I'm super careful and I hate being gooey. I really detest it. I was just thinking last night, I think my youngest son might have been about 5 or 6. I think he was 5 and I had given my kids a Tootsie Roll pop, and I had just gotten ready. I might have been going out to have a drink or dance, or I can't remember where I was going. I was looking good, I was feeling good. So I put my son on my lap and I'm hugging him goodbye. And he's coming towards me with that sucker towards my hair. And I'm like, oh no, you don't. And the little shit kept trying, even when I tried to stop him. What a devious little thing. Talk about being controlled by the dark force. You can just watch it in motion when these little creatures do things. So I was thinking about that last night. Another time I had these gold hoop earrings, not big, but about the biggest I wear is about maybe a 2 inch I had, but I loved them. I had little tiny silver ones that I wore a lot. Now my favorite, if I wear them, I have quarter carat diamonds. I've got half carat ones and bigger ones and ones with pearls or amethyst, pink diamonds, amorite. I've got all kinds of jewelry, but I don't really wear much anymore. But that little turd was sitting on my lap, and I don't know what he was thinking. But anyway, so he put his finger through that hoop and pulled it and ripped it a little bit. Took a while for it to repair. Like, anyway. Yeah, he hasn't changed much. He's still sort of like that. He didn't know what he was doing when he did that one. I'm sure he didn't. you know, maybe. My oldest one bit me once. He was really little when he bit me too. And I mean, it didn't hurt. It more shocked me because he had just gotten some teeth. I think he had like two of them. And he had his head on my leg, on my thigh, on the outside of my thigh. He was just standing there and he kind of leaned his head and he freaking bit me. I pushed him away and caught him just as quick. I'm like, I screamed. It totally shocked me. But yeah, kids are weird. You know, get a dog. They're easier to train. They're more obedient too, you know. I am just kidding. Or get the dog and the kid. At least you'll have somebody who likes you when they get into their teenage years, you know. I didn't have too much direct conflict, hatred from my kids until they got older and had been away from me and doing drugs and doing a lot of shit. Then we had some big conflicts. They were more battles. Yeah, they went into an environment and learned things that I don't know. They might have been around things. Even when I found out that my ex was using my kids in a park to lure women and then steal their purses instead of going to work. While I was at work, this type of thing was happening. Or he'd use my van to rob people. Yeah, I got rid of him in a big way. Talk about dangerous. Yeah, there are all kinds of dangerous things around that one, you know. So, yeah. Doug's dangerous. He can be, you know. I guess I got a thing for the bad guys. No, no. Um, they think they can make me like them, but that's not the way it works with me. You know, I always leave a piece of me there. Something that they just can't get rid of once they know. When you know the truth, you can't turn away from it, you know. You just have to face it, whether you like it or not, you know. So, yeah, that just fried me out with those Israelite flags. It's just like in Pennsylvania, there's this uh, John F. Kennedy Parkway, I think it's called, and all the way along this parkway are flags from the people in the United Nations, and every single flag from them. And that used to be the capital of the United States, Pittsburgh, you know. It just makes me sick. Get everybody else's flags out of here. There's one flag in this country. That reminds me, too. There was a flag that was, and I noticed the flag changed, too. And with the stripes and the stars, and there's only 9 stars on one of the depictions. That's the flag of the United Nations. Things are moving fast, and people don't even understand what's going on. That's why I'm pissed today about all this. You know, less people know how is it going to change, you know. There's infractions in the 12th Amendment with these people being lawyers and they're supposed to be our peers, the people that we hire for public offices. There's so many things going on that's illegal. Totally. They're treasonous. And now we're going to help kill more people. I'm just beside myself with anger over it. I'm so sick of it. And then people look down on us like we're monsters because of what these so-called leaders of us. Oh, I wouldn't follow that thing to an outdoor restroom if I had to go real bad. I'd hold it before I followed Trump anywhere. Disgusting. I hope you feel the same way too. I hope you tell everybody you know about that Israel having facilities in every single state. Get them out of here. These fuckers don't pay taxes. They don't do anything for us except take and take. Wait till March 14th. What are they going to do for that ritual? That's the day their Talmud says they can do anything to you. Do you know that? But nobody takes it serious that Trump signed in the no-hide laws, making it legal for babies to be screwed. All you Trump supporters. Do you know the rest of the no-hide laws? Do you know anything about them? I have videos about it. There's other people that are trying to make people realize what's going on with Israel wanting to be the head of the world. They've got their foot in everywhere. They're crooked little feetsies. Oh, that's a good one, huh? In every country all over the world. Doesn't it make Jew mad? It makes me mad. And what anybody says anti-Semitic, blah, 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 some of my bloodline too, stick it where it fits. And shut up. This is the United States, not Israel. And I don't want war out of my country towards other people. Like I said, you want to fight, we'll fight. You got a reason? You have a reason why you want to kill the Palestinians over the Israelites? Makes no sense. None of this does. Just like in Afghanistan, all for artifacts. And people can say whatever they want. You do not know what you're talking about. It's all power play. It's all about finagling funds here and there and the rest of their games. They sit down to steak dinners together. Doesn't matter if it's Kim Jong-un or Putin or whoever. They communicate. You don't. You're not there, but you think they care about you or your children. You honestly think that. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you're like me. Maybe you're sick of it. There's no reason for war on this earth. We call ourselves civilized. Have another cigarette with you before I go. That's not civilized. It's a bunch of animals. Bloodthirsty, money hungry, sickening. It's a big deal. There's no need for another flag to be flown. at a press conference except for ours. God, that makes me mad. It should you too. There's a whole war, so they said, fought over independence, wasn't there? But now people are just rolling over. Oh, yeah, they need our help. They're the chosen ones. That's the Holy Land. You're stupid if you believe that. All land is holy land. And other people speculate whether it's on certain ley lines or portals. Once again, stupidity seems to reign. Reminds me of a Phil Collins song, Wish It Would Rain. Oh, man. It's disturbing. I tried to talk to Rabbi. I tried to put some sense into their lack of humanity, and it's gross. They're gross. They're not even human at that point. When anybody thinks they have a right to do something dark to another human being, that's the grossest injustice on the planet. Especially innocent human beings. There's people going back that have been gone from Gaza for 18 months or 15 months now. Going back to where their homes used to be. Now imagine this. Imagine your home got bombed. You and your wife and kids or whoever walk out of your community into nothingness. Now you go back and you pitch a tent amongst the rubble. And our country is talking about coming back in and annihilating them some more. Can we say, God damn it? Will God damn that? It's about time. It's about space. It's about time to slap your face. No, oops, wrong song, I think. I think you got my mood, you know. Today wasn't going to help whether I exercised, my adrenaline was up or down. Nothing was really going to pacify me until I see them, all them Israel flags out of my country and out of our states, out of our banking system, out of our business. You know, I don't care about their country. I don't care about them at all. I mean, okay, I have people I consider my friends that are Israelites. Even the ones that moved over to the United States. But are you really my friend? What are you going to do on the 14th of March to somebody that you think you can do something to because of your heritage? How friendly are you really? This is talking about in a foreign country. Their own Talmud gives them instructions on what they can do. It's called, starts with an S. Just a minute here. I am pissed. I need to chill here a sec. Maybe I'll remember it. I was just talking about it a few weeks ago, too. Um, oh, I can't right now. Anyway, too much. Anyway, so I'm going to let it go on there. I just wanted to make you aware of it. Make everybody else aware, too, about these facilities Israel has in every state. And maybe talk to your local people if they have the Israelite flag in our government buildings and ask them what they're doing, helping our country being taken over by somebody else. And Trump's going into Gaza doing the same thing. I hate these people with a passion. I'm going to word this video. I don't know how many people will watch it, but I want to make sure everybody in the United States knows how I feel. Okay, if you don't like this country, this is not your country, get out. Just like the Israels that say that's always their homeland, no matter where they go. Once again, get out and don't come back. So that's how I feel about it. All right, everybody. I hope you pass on the information if you could gather some of it through my ranting. So appreciate you being here. I hope you feel the same way. It's disgusting. So check out Monograph channel if you have like evenings where, I mean, he's usually on there. Sometimes it's like he'll just get on there at midnight and see who's out on what he calls the interwebs, So not a stupid man. He's an electrician. He's um, an engineer. He engineered a little something with his cell phone for free cell phone service and showed everybody. He's got videos on how to do it. He's a master. So, okay, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Have good night or day wherever you're at. Unless you fly the Israeli flag, then go yourself.